Wow, it is your boy Maserati Shells, and we are back. Finally, I made sure I could sit upright and not be all slunched over, right? I'm still kind of slunched over, hunched over, whatever. Won't have a hunchback for long. Anyway, right? Notes. Anyway, new episode, right? Today's episode. Hold on, before we go to today's episode, sorry guys. Um, Anything major? Nothing major. Everything's regular, right? Today's episode: discipline and structure. The benefits of being disciplined and structure in anything you do in life, guys. So let's start off with the basics. I'm gonna give you guys the basics. If you want the basics, here the basics are. So let's say you're struggling to lose weight. If you're a guy who wants to lose weight, build muscles, you want to build muscles, you get your muscles, lean muscle mass, you want to be a buff guy, like all that stuff, right? You want to do that. The basics helps, right? So first, if you're a guy, you can't do 10 push-ups, get your weak ass to the gym. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, not for you can do 10 push-ups, start with one push-up, right? But for first, right, for me, discipline and structure. My discipline and structure is I'm in bed at 8:30 p.m. I doze off about 9 p.m. up at about 4:30 a.m. for my morning workout. Morning workout, Monday is upper body, push. Tuesday is lower body, and I keep that rotation going. That's in the morning. Afternoon after work, I do about an hour cardio on the elliptical, right? Right now, I'm at 1 meal a day during the week. On the weekends, I get breakfast and dinner, which is breakfast is a bowl of oatmeal, maple brown sugar, my fave. I love it, right? And so we do calorie watching on this. Do the Shador, bam. But that's it, just working out. And so the secret to working out is this, guys. Cardio burns calories. Oh, what is it? Cardio burns calories. Dieting keeps calories off. I think that's what it is. I think it's, cardio burns calories. Dieting keeps calories off. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's how it goes. I kind of want to, yeah, that's how it goes. Whatever. So, but anyway, so for discipline and structure on that part for dieting keeps calories. Dieting keeps calories off. Cardio burns calories off, right? So morning workout, we're doing weights. Evening workout, we're doing cardio. That's going to keep you losing weight and maintaining muscles, because if you just do cardio, you're going to just burn muscle and fat. You're going to look weird. You're going to have the saggy body. You're going to look kind of awkward. You're going to look weird. But if you want to burn fat and maintain muscle, you want to do weight training and cardio. Now, if you're one of the people who can't get up early in the morning because you're staying up scrolling like this all night, and you want to put it all into one workout, what you can do, now this is going to make you, okay, so for me, my Friday workout is a 3-hour workout because I get off work early and I like to compound it to one workout because I go to work early, right? So it's a 3-hour workout, which is a total body workout plus cardio, hour cardio. So this takes about 3 hours. It's a long workout. So we want to start off with a leg workout, right? Now the leg workout, you start with legs because the legs hold the most testosterone and it's the strongest muscle. So you're going to push the testosterone throughout the body, right? The testosterone is going to come throughout. Sorry. The reason I laughed like that when I said that, it's a clip with Meek Mill saying testosterone. He said, he's in an interview. You got to go look that interview up where he said testosterone the wrong way. It's so funny. But I started when I said that, right? But you want to start your workout first with the leg. If you do a full body workout with cardio for this workout, it's an intense workout, right? You want to start with legs, right? For legs, I wouldn't suggest max out on this full body workout on legs because you're going to have to do like an hour cardio on this particular workout. So I would suggest that you would probably mid workout, I would do legs. I would go no higher than 290 on the legs. That's just so you could feel it. So I would do legs first. After legs, I would go to pull-ups. I would do at least 5 clean pull-ups if you can do 5 pull-ups. And that would be like this, and then something like this, right? I would do those type of pull-ups, right? And those are just to warm your back up. After that, I would do some rolls, some lat pull downs, and then I would go from that. I don't really like doing too many curls. You don't want to get your arms too big. You don't want too unproportionate with your body. Some light curls, no more than 100. That's it. Ripple bar curls, single dumb bars. I wouldn't go higher than 35. Now that's it. So you got legs, backs. That's it. Legs, backs, arms. Now, I will go straight to the shoulders, right? Go to shoulders. Then I will go to chest. Shoulder machines, I would do 3 shoulder machines, which would probably be shoulders that way up, shoulders like that, and then I would do shoulder fly like that for the delts like that. Then I would do chest. For chest is weird for me because I like doing a lot of different chest movements. I like to, like, you want to be able to make your chest jump. Of course, you would do flat bench and butterflies. Those are Arnold's most suggested. So I would do butterflies and flat chest. I would do incline, decline, and I would do dips, right? Now, that's going to take you, if you do 3 machines for each ISO body part, that's going to take you about 2 hours. 2 hours. After that, I do an hour on elliptical. I just get the burn for me. I like that. It's going to make you feel good. 5 minutes on the arm, 5 minutes off the arm. That's going to get you good. Now, that's off of 1 meal a day. For me, that got me from 260 to where I'm at right now, like 232 right now. So that's cool for me. If you're a person like me who wants to drop weight but maintain muscle mass, that works for me. Now, when I say 1 meal a day, personally me, I'm plant-based. I do not eat meat. I eat only plant-based. I only eat, like, I was eating shrimp and stuff like that, but I don't eat that no more. So I just eat plant-based protein, like PB&Js, whatever I get that's regular. So I don't eat no meat. So it's hard for me to maintain protein. So I have to eat shakes, protein bars. My favorite protein bar of all time is Robert Irvine's protein bars. They do not taste like chalk. They have a good texture. They have 30 grams of protein per bar, right? So you want to eat as much protein as your optimal weight, which is 180 for me. So I eat 180 grams of protein a day, which is kind of hard. So you're looking at 2 protein bars, a protein shake that has 60 grams of protein. So that's 120, and the rest is off of food, right? So you got to balance your macros. Hardest ever when it comes to carbs and fats, right? So I'm getting most of my carbs from probably bread. I try to get my saturated fats from avocados and peanuts, but that's kind of hard. I probably snack on chips a lot. So that's why I got a lot of hard cardio. That's the hardest part of this stuff, is the carbs and the saturated fats. That's where discipline and structure comes in. So when I want to eat that ice cream, that's my Saturday night cheat day. So for me, my cheat days, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, is when if I can knock out 2 hours of cardio, we're going to the Asian buffet spot, bro. We're going in. I get some sushi. I'm going in because I'm not plant-based by religion. I'm just plant-based because I don't like eating meat. I don't like red meat. I don't like chicken. I don't like pork. Like, I can get away with some sushi. Like, I will treat myself to some sushi. That is the cheat day. I'm allowed that once I put in a good week. I don't really, I work out 7 days a week. And when I say 7 days a week, that means I'm not lifting weights 7 days a week. I'm cardioing 7 days a week for sure. The 7th day might be cardio and pull-ups and dips. I always do pull-ups and dips. That is natural body weight. Your body will thank you for that. For pull-ups, it will make your back wide and you get that V-shaped taper. You will love yourself for that. I do have to incorporate more sit-ups in my routine and more push-ups. Always get your sit-ups and push-ups in. You will not hate yourself for that. Discipline and structure. Now, what that means, discipline and structure. I do not smoke or drink or do any drugs. I used to drink heavily. We're not going to talk about drugs. That's early 2000s, whatever. But I did used to drink. I never smoked weed. I'm not a weed smoker. Just never was my thing, right? But drinking, loved it. My favorite drink of all time would be, I don't know. I think we go through phases. My favorite drink of all time, phase-wise, would be, I don't know. If we're going to start from the beginning, I might not watching this. You would have to be older watching this to know. It would be Old English. Does anyone out there know what Old English is? Old English is a malt liquor. So I would not suggest you go try Old English right now because it's a malt liquor. So malt liquor is like beer, but it's stronger. So I forgot I forgot the content of the alcohol in there. But it's stronger than regular beer, but it had a nasty taste, so you had to drink it while it was cold. And so a 40 ounce is about, I would say right there. So imagine drinking that beer before it gets warm. That's a lot of beer. So that would get us fucked up. We went from malt liquor to alcohol, which would probably be, everybody's going to say they went to Hennessy first, but we didn't go to Hennessy first because we were poor. So I would say E&J. So where my mom stays, where we stay, right? It's a liquor store right there. I'm not. Hey, listen, don't come after me when I say this, because this is a true story. The liquor store worker name was Habib, right? No, no cap. I swear it's his name. And he would sell to us underage. He doesn't work there no more, so he can't get in trouble, right? And so we would go get the $5 E&J. It's not a pint. It's above the pint. So I don't know what that's called. Bro, we would knock that out, go to Club Cadillac. Anyone remember Club Cadillac or Metro? Club Cadillac was in Moreno Valley at Cadillac Bowl. It's a bowl night. I have a club there. And then we would go to Club Metro, hammered. Now, Club Metro, this is how ghetto Club Metro was. They would sell the tall can of Old English in the club. So we went from that to Cisco, Mad Dog. I don't know if you guys, right now on TikTok, I believe Mad Dog is making a comeback. They have Mad Dog on TikTok. I guess the kids are doing that, but that was like a wine. So we went from that to when we got money, then Hennessy. And then from Hennessy, went to the Hulk, which was Hennessy mixed with Hypnotic. Started getting a little money, then Belvedere. And so the point I'm trying to make is we spend a lot of time drinking, not doing shit with our lives, right? Bullshit in life. Talking about going to work hungover, throwing up in the bathroom, calling out of work. Then I don't know if you guys get paid on Thursday. Anybody get paid on Thursday now? You know how it feels to get paid on Thursday. You don't want to go to work on Friday. So we lost a lot of jobs not going to work on Friday, right? The lack of discipline and structure, right? So now the benefit of having discipline and structure, I go to work every day, actually fully energized, actually doing my job. Oh, yeah, I know. Doesn't it feel crappy to actually do your job? I know. I feel like that. Anyway. But no, for real. Fellas, the benefit of having discipline and structure, it separates you from like 90% of people in the world, because 90% of the people in the world do not have discipline or structure. Most people are just going through life doing whatever. The benefit of going back to school, I learned that. So most people go to school, right? They go to class, they're late to class, they turn their work late, they're asking for what they call the extension on the projects for a late time to get, I think if you turn a project late, it's 10 points off, right? But if you turn it on time, you get the full credit, right? A lot of people don't do that. They want the extra because they don't have discipline and structure to do it when it needs to be done. If you have discipline and structure, you don't have to worry about that. So the benefits of having discipline and structure, you set yourself above everyone else. Now, I was talking to my partner, Midwest T, shout out. A lot of people don't have the necessary tools in their lives to create a discipline and structured life. What that means is this, right? If like I have partners, right? I don't knock anyone who smokes weed. If you smoke weed, hey, do your thing. I'm not tripping. But for me, I just personally don't. Now, here's the thing, right? Because I'm 24/7 sober, whatever happens in my life, I have to deal with it how I deal with it, right? So that means something happens in my life, I'm using my skills and my emotional intelligence to properly process my emotions and deal with it, my problem-solving skills, right? That's what I have to do. Now, if you've been smoking weed your whole life since 16, 15, which most people have that are my age, they've smoked weed since 16. This is the culture, is legal. So they've been smoking weed since 16, 15, since high school. They've never lived in today's reality. They've been in the altered reality. They just smoke weed, right? So whenever they stress, oh man, I can't deal with it. I'm blowed. They always blow. I'm blowed. So when something happens, they run to weed or alcohol. I don't have that outlet. I have to deal with the problem when it's at hand, right? So I've developed these skills based on discipline and structure to say, okay, I have a problem. I'm going to sit with it. I'm going to pray to God. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to isolate. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to just do my thing, right? What happens? I've learned how to properly deal with this based on my emotional intelligence. I work on my talking. My bad, guys. Sorry. Right? So we have that. Most people haven't developed that skill. So what happens is this. Most people are in an altered reality. So most people haven't even lived in reality their whole life. Most of them are adult lives. And then, hold on. Well, I ain't going to get the numbers because y'all know. Most people don't understand this. Your brain doesn't fully mature till 25. So if you've been smoking weed from 16 to 25, you've already put your brain in a reset. It hasn't even fully developed. So now you've been making ill choices from 16 to 25 based on a damaged brain that hasn't been fully developed. So now after 25, you've been living in an altered mind state since 25. So now if you're 35, for those 10 years, you've never even lived in real reality. So you never had to make real decisions for 10 years. So now at 35, still smoking weed, you should have had to make the adult decisions with no discipline and structure. So as a man, now when you become a husband or you become a father, You don't have no discipline and structure. You just living life on a whim. It don't work that way. You have to have discipline and structure, and it starts with your daily routine. I listen. If you a person at work, you can't even get to work on time. You can't even pay your bills on time. That's okay. Let's go there. Your bills, your credit, paying your bills on time. I think is the highest mark on your credit. I think it's 35% of your credit. Paying your bills on time. That's a part of structure and discipline. Paying your bills on time is 35% of your credit worthiness. So when people check your credit, are you paying your bills on time? That is discipline and structure. Your body is a reflection of discipline and structure. Are you working out and putting the right things in your body so you can look the best you can be and so you can live a healthy life? That's discipline and structure. If you don't do that, you're going to die early. The people who drink too much will get cirrhosis of the liver and they will die. That is called discipline and structure. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. You can get mad at me. You want to say I think I'm better than somebody. I don't. It's just that I lived a life where I didn't have discipline and structure. Discipline and structure. Maybe I should get my hair done. Discipline and structure. But what I'm saying here is, fellas, the success, people want success in life, but I think social media has propagated this idea that you can just wake up, turn the phone on, do this, and there's no discipline and structure in it. You have to. When we're making content, we have to say, hey, I got to make it a certain way. I got to do a certain thing. I got to hop up. I can't just wake up hungover. Hey, man, yeah. Hey, let's talk with Maserati, man. Hey, listen to me. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. No, I have to make sure I go to bed. I have to read certain materials. I go to school. Oh, I have a bachelor's degree in the science of business with data analytics. I'm going for my MBA. I have to know certain things when I do certain things. Bro, when I bought my properties, when I did all my investment company, when I work my finance company, when I help people with their finances, when I mentor people, I have to know certain things. I'm not just up here on a whim. It don't work that way, bro. I'm sorry. You have to have discipline and structure when you do these things. When I turn in my paper, it has to be APA format or I'm going to get knocked on my grading. But I remember I turned in this paper, right, when I was in my first year of college. And I thought I was smart. Because you know, everybody, oh, you're so smart. You're smart. I thought I knew what APA format was, right? So I did all the citations, the in-text quotation, and he docked me. He said, it's not APA format. I said, but I did everything. He goes, well, your cover page. I missed that small detail. Since then, I never messed up again. But discipline and structure, you have to know what you're doing. And I get it. Everybody's not the same. But it's just as simple as waking up, making your bed. It's just as simple as cleaning up after yourself. It's just as simple as, bro. It could be as simple as, bro, I'm talking about like just structuring yourself as, bro, how you speak to people, respect. A lot of people don't have that, bro. Like, so like me, I have a regular job, right? I'm a regular person, bro. I'm no one special, right? But every day at my job when I leave, I fix my desk a certain way. I put all my papers in my drawer. I lock my drawer. I put my desk a certain way. I put my mouse pad a certain centimeter away from my keyboard a certain centimeter away from my monitor. I put my thing I drink out of a certain way. Everything's left a certain way every day. I'm at work on time every day. Discipline and structure. That is what's known to me. In actuality, I checked myself at work because I got comfortable. I used to come in here casual dress, t-shirt like this, whatever. And then I said, hold up, am I really dressing for success? Am I dressing how I want to be for myself? No, I'm not. I'm dressing like everyone else because I'm putting myself with everyone else. How do I view myself? What do I see about myself that puts me above everyone else? Not saying I'm better than everyone else, but how do I want to see myself? So I had to start dressing how I saw myself. Discipline and structure. How you see yourself is how you going to do. So if you want to see yourself better, you got to work better. And discipline and structure gives you that. So a lot of people think, hey, oh, that's too hard. It's not too hard. You only make it as hard as you want to make it. So I tell people this, right? Well, I say that to say this. What is discipline? Discipline is saying this, like, okay. I have a friend, right, at work. She runs, right? She runs she does like 11 miles a day. Me, I'm not going to run 11 miles a day. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Fitness or no fitness. 11 miles a day, that's crazy. Do the math. 11 miles a day is crazy. But she knows how she has to eat for her intake, for her fuel. So she puts in carbs. She eats a certain way to do that. That's discipline. Structure is knowing, hey, for me, structure is respect. I respect myself enough not to do certain things. Structure is me. But listen, here's my structure and discipline. Anyone knows this. Friend, family, anybody with me. Do not call me after 8:30 on a weekday. My phone goes on D&D. I'm not going to answer. If you luckily get through, maybe. But my phone goes on D&D at 8:30 p.m. during the weekday. Why? Discipline and structure for most reasons is I'm going to sleep. I don't want no negative energy. Do not come unload and vent with me after 8:30. It's not going down. I don't care. If the world's falling apart, call the police. Do not call me. If it's that serious, call the police. Do not call me. Do not ruin my sleep based on your emotional needs. I am so sorry. I can't help you. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not the helpline. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I can't help you. My structure says I have to be in bed by 8:30 p.m. I have a life. I have what I'm doing. Do not come to me for your problems. I'm sorry. I can't help you. It is what it is. Do not be selfish enough to tell me to stop what I've structured my life as to help you unless you give me prior warning. Now, if you tell me ahead of time and I agree, we're good. I have no problem because I gave you my word. That's part of being disciplined. If you give someone your word to do something at an allocated time, at an allocated place, be a man of your word. That is called discipline and structure. Be a man of your word. You know what I'm saying? Like it says in the Bible, let your yes be a yes and let your no's be your no's. That's in the script. You know what I'm saying? So when you tell someone that, that's part of being disciplined and structure. It's okay to tell people no sometimes too. Stop being a yes person because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. Man, fuck their feelings. Bro, I don't give a fuck about nobody. Listen, everybody has them, bro. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be tough. I'm not trying to be hard. What I'm saying is, if a person don't give a fuck about your feelings, why would you care about their feelings? And we're just being real here. What I mean by that is this, right? When you wake up, if you put everyone first and everybody's putting you last, how do you sound? You sound stupid. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. You're telling me that you care so less about yourself that you're going to put everyone first. Everyone's before me. You know, everyone means more to me than I mean to me. You sound stupid. Only person who did that, who's supposed to do that, was Jesus. Last time I checked, was Jesus. Now, I'm not telling you to put yourself before everyone. If your kids mean the most to you, put your kids first. Your family, put them first. But you have to maintain a self-preservation mindset to say, I have to do right so they can do right. I have to make sure I'm okay so they're okay. You can't run yourself raggedy so you can't take care of them. It doesn't make sense. It's not possible. It's impossible for you not to take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually and just think they're going to be okay. It's impossible. That's like saying you're not going to eat and feed everybody else. You're going to survive. You're not going to drink water and feed them. And you're going to survive. You're not. So discipline and structure teaches us that you have to have some type of order in your life to survive, or it will be chaos. The world needs discipline and structure, or it will be chaos. Your life will be chaos without discipline and structure. And I say this, listen, fellas, I know you want the baddest broad out there. Y'all want y'all little Instagram baddie. Ooh, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know. Now, that's a whole nother episode. But no woman wants a man who doesn't have discipline and structure. I know it's going to look weird when she said, oh, you too serious. I don't like a man who's too serious. She does. She does, bro. She don't want a man who you don't know what she does, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Take it from me. She does, bro. She does want a man who takes his life too serious. She wants a man who knows what he wants and knows how to get it. She does. She don't care. It's not about a money set. It's not how much you got. She wants to know where you're going, how you plan on getting there, and when you going to get there. I'm telling you, bro. Okay, think I'm playing. Okay, think it's a game. Okay, fuck around and find out. Because what I'm telling you is right now, bro, if you have this, bro, you know how many, I'm not going to say no names. I ain't going to put it out there. But you niggas don't even got dick discipline. You niggas running. As soon as she offer you some pussy, you in it. Turn it down. So I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I just want to chill with you. Can we just chill? Like, I don't want to fuck. I just want to talk. You can cut a nigga something? Like, bro, every female I date, I'm not trying to fuck. I just want to chill, bro. I don't hit everything. I be going celibate for years, and they be like, oh, yeah, I'm cool. No, not because I don't want to. It's because I have control over myself. You don't dictate what I do. I dictate what I do. I don't care how you look. You be butt naked bad. Cool. But like I made a post. I still got some fine shit on scene. I never gave a fuck, bro. Cool. Okay, cool. That nigga might chase you. I'm not finna chase you. These niggas might be in your DM. I don't give two fucks. I will play in a female's DM. Oh, when we gonna link? I'm planning on meeting up with her. Oh yeah, me and you somewhere. never plan on hanging out with you. I could care less. Because what them niggas make you think you are, I don't care. I have this struggle in my life. Bro, listen. Females in this thing right now. Oh, when you want to hang? When you want? Never. I'm busy. I'm busy making sure I get to where I want in life. Filming this means more to me than hanging out with somebody. Filming this, talking to you guys, helping you guys build confidence, discipline, structure, working on your bodies, working on your mind, means more to me. That's just the truth, bro. I'm here for you guys, fellas. I'm here. Rock with me. I appreciate y'all always tuning in with me. I appreciate y'all hitting. God, bro, I tell you, I don't check the views. They get 1 view, 10 views, 100 views. I don't give 2 fucks, bro. Long as I help one person, a young man that said, hey, I watched Maserati shells, and he helped me build confidence and discipline and structure. He helped me with my life. I was on the brink of not knowing what to do, and he helped me. Because like me, a lot of us didn't have fathers. We didn't have a big brother to tell us, hey, look, bro, don't worry about that broad. Get your money up. Boss up. Worry about doing the right thing. Worry about this, worry like this. We didn't have that. Bro, they didn't have this when I was young, bro. Somebody we can click on and say, hey, bro, when I'm going through this, when I'm going through this, how I feel. Let me click on YouTube and find somebody. We didn't have that. We're at a golden age right now where we can create content to help people. That's how I see it. I don't know how y'all see it. This ain't something for me to come up here and try to get money, bro. I'm just trying to help people. I hope this is therapeutic for somebody. You know, so I want y'all to have a blessed day. You see my new chair, my little stream chair? I like it. I want to lean back. I like sitting up. So, but most definitely, bro. When I learn how to do Twitch, gonna learn how to do Twitch, bro. But most definitely, y'all. I appreciate y'all for hopping on, hanging out with your boy, man. Hey, another blessed day, of course. What do we got next? I gotta give y'all some information for the basketball game that's coming up. Most definitely good. And that's it. Y'all have a blessed day. One.